Welcome to Daily News Podcast, the voice of Mangalore today. Here, we dissect the news, uncover the stories, and bring to light the issues that matter most to you. Join us as we navigate through today's pressing news.
In Mangalore today, the verdict is out on the Lok Sabha election turnout as by 5 p.m., Dakshina Kannada saw 71.83% voter participation, closely followed by Udupi Chikmagaluru at 72.13%. In Dakshina Kannada, Beltangadi topped with 75.59% turnout, while Udupi's Karkala saw 73.53%. The battleground is heating up between BJP's Captain Brijesh Chauta and Congress Padmaraj R. Pujari in Dakshina Kannada, while Udupi Chikmagalur focuses on BJP's Kota Srinivas Pujari against Congress K. Jayaprakash Hegde. Technical glitches caused delays in Karapati and St. Xavier School Bajai, hampering the polling process. Stay tuned for more updates on the election buzz across Mangalore.
Mangalore Today News. In a step towards enhancing aircraft safety operations, Mangalore International Airport initiated the installation of precision approach lighting Category 1 system near Sri Kordabu Daivasthana, Unali. With the groundbreaking ceremony marking the beginning of the project, the PAL system aims to provide better visibility of runway 24 and guidance for pilots during landing approach. This initiative aligns with safety protocols from the Ministry of Civil Aviation and is planned to be completed within 20 months. The PAL Cat-1 system, to be positioned 900 meters from the runway threshold, will feature lights mounted on lattice structures, a rare global aviation practice. This endeavor, coupled with the recent completion of the centerline lights installation, highlights the airport's commitment to becoming India's safest tabletop airport by 2025.
Sandalwood sensation Rakshit Shetty made a stylish appearance at a polling booth in Udupi for the Lok Sabha elections 2024. The actor arrived in his lavish car with his father, attracting attention in a black shirt and gray pants. A video shared by ANI showcased his voting zeal. Rakshit, acclaimed for his recent film Sapta Sagaradache Elo Side B, directed by Hemant M. Rao, added more charm to the polling day with his presence. Lok Sabha elections 2024.
Voting is underway in full swing in Dakshina Kannada district as people come out to cast their votes for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections. Congress candidate Padmaraj R. and BJP candidate Brijesh Chauta were seen exercising their franchise along with their families. Deputy Commissioner Mulai Muhilan and Speaker U.T. Kader also cast their votes at different polling stations accompanied by their families. The Bishop of Mangalore also participated in the democratic process by casting his vote at a local polling booth. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on the ongoing election.
In Udupi today, polling is in full swing as citizens flock to cast their votes in various constituencies across the district. Adding to the spirit of democracy, the pontiffs of the Ashtamuts have also exercised their franchise. Special provisions have been organized at polling stations for elderly and differently abled voters to ensure everyone can participate in the electoral process.
In the Udupi Chikmagaluru constituency, the Congress candidate Jayaprakash Hegde and BJP candidate Kota Srinivas Pujari fulfilled their civic duty by casting their votes today. Hegde was seen participating in the voting process at Korgi School in Kundapur Taluk, while Pujari exercised his franchise at a booth in Kotatatu GP. The electoral excitement is palpable in the region as the candidates encourage the public to come out and vote. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more election updates and news from our region.
In Vittal today, voters faced disruptions at a polling booth in Karapati due to a technical issue with the EVM machine. Long queues of voters were observed as they were unable to cast their votes because of the snag. The incident has caused inconvenience to the voters, who are eagerly waiting for the problem to be resolved. The Karnataka State Natural Disaster Monitoring Center, KSNDMC, has released animated shorts in Kannada providing safety tips for extreme temperatures. A heatwave orange alert has been issued for parts of Karnataka, with temperatures expected to reach 40 degrees Celsius in areas like Bagalkot, Vijayapura, and Raichur. Coastal Karnataka will also experience hot and humid weather conditions. People are advised to stay hydrated, avoid direct sunlight between 12 noon and 3 p.m., and not to leave children or pets in parked vehicles. Bengaluru is likely to have temperatures around 37 degrees Celsius. Hassan recorded a significant jump in minimum temperature. Light rain is expected in isolated places on April 29th and 30. The KSNDMC has also released lightning safety advisories and updates temperatures every 15 minutes in coordination with the Indian Meteorological Department. Stay safe and take necessary precautions during this period of extreme heat in Karnataka.
Voting is in progress today for the first phase of Lok Sabha elections in Karnataka. 14 constituencies in the southern and coastal districts are participating, with over 2.88 crore eligible voters. The Congress and BJP are in a direct battle, in contrast to the previous elections. The state has a total of 28 Lok Sabha seats. The second phase of voting for the remaining 14 seats will be on May 7th. More than 1.4 lakh polling officials are on duty, aided by over 50,000 civil police personnel and 65 companies of Central Paramilitary Force for security. In Bangalore rural, where all polling stations are being webcast, additional security measures are in place. Notable candidates include H.D. Kumaraswamy from JDS in Mandya, C.N. Manjunath from BJP in Bangalore rural, Tejasvi Surya from BJP in Bangalore South, and Shobha Karandlaj from BJP in Bangalore North. Stay tuned for more updates on Mangalore Today.
In Mangalore today, a skirmish broke out near the Capitanio polling booth as BJP workers clashed with the police while Congress candidate Padmaraj R. Pujari was addressing the media. Tensions rose when Sandeep Yecker interrupted Padmaraj's speech and engaged in a heated argument with a police officer. Despite efforts to calm the situation, the confrontation persisted, resulting in Sandeep being escorted away with a warning. Subsequently, another member from Sandeep's group got into a dispute with the media, escalating the situation further. Police swiftly intervened to disperse the commotion and ensure the safety of all involved.
In an unprecedented turn of events, accusations of a senior CPIM leader contemplating joining the BJP have sent shockwaves through the ruling left in Kerala. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, without naming names, cautioned against associating with individuals of dubious backgrounds. The Chief Minister's remarks come in light of allegations made by BJP leader Sobha Surendran regarding attempts to woo the senior CPIM leader into the Saffron Party. The political saga took a dramatic turn as both parties traded barbs, with accusations flying high between the BJP, CPIM, and KPCC. Amidst the turmoil, the chief minister highlighted the need for vigilance in political associations, emphasizing that personal relationships must not overshadow political differences. With the state gripped by political intrigue, only time will tell how this saga unfolds.
In a recent development, Bengaluru South MP and BJP candidate Tejasvi Surya has landed in legal trouble for violating election rules. Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka has filed a case against Surya for a video posted on a social media platform where he allegedly sought votes based on religion. The incident occurred during the ongoing elections, where Surya is facing a tough competition from Congress candidate Soumya Reddy. Despite the controversy, Surya continued urging voters to partake in the electoral process, emphasizing on issues like Ram Mandir, border security, and Article 370. Surya also highlighted the importance of voter turnout, urging BJP supporters to match the voting enthusiasm of Congress supporters. This incident adds a new dimension to the intense electoral battle unfolding in Bengaluru South.
In a fiery political exchange, Congress MP Rahul Gandhi and Prime Minister Narendra Modi engaged in verbal warfare. Rahul Gandhi accused PM Modi of being scared and trying to divert attention by discussing issues like inheritance tax and wealth redistribution. He also criticized the PM for allegedly making some people billionaires at the expense of the poor. On the other hand, PM Modi accused Gandhi of planning to levy inheritance tax and conduct surveys of people's income and property. The PM claimed that the Congress Party had favored Muslims over OBCs in Karnataka. This war of words intensified as both leaders traded accusations of appeasement and economic policies during their public addresses. The political battleground continues to heat up as the elections draw near.
In a tragic turn of events, 4 individuals have collapsed and died in separate incidents after participating in the Lok Sabha elections in Kerala. The casualties include 3 voters and 1 polling agent. The incidents occurred in Ottapalam, Palakkad, Kozhikode Town, Tirur in Malappuram, and Ambala Puja in Alappuzha district. The The scorching temperatures and high humidity levels across Kerala on election day have been cited as contributing factors to these unfortunate deaths. As the voting process continues in Kerala, with a reported turnout of around 34% by midday, the focus remains on key candidates like Congress leader Rahul Gandhi in Wayanad and union ministers contesting from constituencies like Attingal and Thiruvananthapuram. Our thoughts are with the families of the deceased during this difficult time.
Mangalore Today brings you the latest political advertising update from the nation's capital. The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party has made history by being the first Indian party to spend over 100 crore on political advertisements on Google and YouTube. The BJP's digital campaigns have equaled the combined spending of Congress, DMK, and IPAC since May 2018. A significant portion of Google political ads, approximately 26%, were published by the BJP with a strong focus on Karnataka residents. Meanwhile, Congress ranks second in ad spending, primarily targeting Karnataka, Telangana, and Madhya Pradesh. The DMK follows closely, with a major focus on Tamil Nadu. Other notable spenders include BRS, IPAC, and YSR Congress. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on political advertising trends. In Karnataka, a 78-year-old woman battling pneumonia and on oxygen support bravely exercised her voting right in Jayanagar, Bengaluru. After being rushed to Manipal hospitals with pneumonia affecting her lungs, she insisted on casting her vote in the Lok Sabha elections despite her critical condition. With the help of medical staff, she was taken to the polling booth on a stretcher. Meanwhile, as voting continues across the state, the Indian Meteorological Department issued heatwave warnings, with temperatures expected to reach up to 38.4 degrees Celsius in Bengaluru. A voter turnout of 22.34% was recorded by 11 a.m., with long queues at polling stations. In this phase, Congress is contesting all 14 seats, while BJP and its ally JDS are competing in 11 and 3 seats, respectively.
In Mangalore Today headlines, voters with inked fingers were seen lining up outside Nisarga Grand Hotel on Rupathunga Road in Bengaluru to enjoy free Benekali dosa, ghee laddu, and juice as a reward for casting their votes in the Lok Sabha elections. The initiative aimed at boosting voter turnout witnessed long queues of smiling faces eagerly waiting for their treats. Meanwhile, Deck of Brews in Bellandur is offering free beer and discounts to voters on April 27 and 28th, while the famous chain Social is motivating citizens to vote with special bills. Taxi service Rapido announced free rides for differently abled and senior citizens, and the Bengaluru Metro extended its services for the election day. Key candidates in Bengaluru include Tejasvi Surya, Soumya Reddy, D.K. Suresh, Dr. C.N. Manjunath, Shobha Karandlaj, M.V. Rajiv Gowda, P.C. Mohan, and Mansoor Ali Khan. Apart from Bengaluru, other constituencies like Udupi Chikmagalur, Dakshina Kannada, and Chitradurga are also witnessing polling today. Voting is simultaneously taking place for 88 constituencies across 13 states and union territories.
Mangaluru, April 26, 2024. In a significant development, the Supreme Court has taken notice of a plea by renowned writer and motivational speaker Shiv Khera regarding the utilization of the none of the above option in elections. The plea highlights the need for nullifying election results in a constituency if NOTA receives the maximum votes, urging a fresh round of polls. It also proposes barring candidates with fewer votes than NOTA from contesting for 5 years. The petition stresses on the importance of effectively publicizing NOTA as a fictional candidate and ensuring a fair electoral process. The court's decision to involve the Election Commission in this matter underlines the growing significance of NOTA as a tool for voters to reject unsatisfactory candidates and demand better choices in the political arena.
In a major development, a case has been filed against BJP candidate K. Sudhakar in Chikkabalapura for alleged bribery and influencing voters. The Election Commission confirmed the seizure of a significant amount of cash totaling 4.8 crores by the Flying Squad's team of Chikkabalapura. The Karnataka Chief Electoral Officer reported that an FIR has been lodged against K. Sudhakar on April 25th at Madanayakkanahalli Police Station. The case has been registered under relevant sections of the Representation of the People Act and the IPC for bribery and undue influence on electors. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates on this developing story.
In a fierce gun battle that has been ongoing for 2 days now in the Sopore area of Baramulla district in Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists have been killed while 2 army personnel have been injured. The encounter started on Thursday at Chek Mohalla Naupora and continued into Friday morning with fresh exchange of firing. The injured soldiers have been moved to a hospital for treatment. A civilian was also wounded near the site of the encounter on Thursday. Security forces are currently engaged in an operation to eliminate the terrorists from the area.
Mangalore, today, in the ongoing Lok Sabha polls, a total of 390 crore party candidates are vying for victory, with Congress's Mandya candidate, Venkataraman Gowda, popularly known as Star Chandru, leading the pack with assets worth Rs 622 crore. His opponent, Laxman Nagarao Patil from Nanded in Maharashtra, is the poorest candidate with assets worth just Rs 500. Venkataraman Gowda's wife, Kusuma, also boasts significant assets invested in Star Infratech. Meanwhile, Congress MP D.K. Suresh and actor-turned-politician Hema Malini rank as the second and third richest candidates respectively. On the flip side, Laxman Nagarao Patil and Rajeswari KR are the 2 poorest candidates in the race. Advocate Prithvisamrat Dipwansh follows closely as the third poorest candidate. Notably, 6 candidates have declared 0 assets in the second phase of the Lok Sabha polls.
Mangalore, today, in a call for robust democratic participation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged citizens to vote in large numbers in the ongoing second phase of Lok Sabha elections, stressing that every vote is a voice, particularly encouraging young and women voters to exercise their right. As polling continues in 88 constituencies across 13 states, efforts are underway to increase voter turnout following a lower participation in the first phase on April 19th. Let's make our voices count by casting our votes.
Mangalore, April 26, 2024. The Supreme Court dismissed pleas for 100% EVM vote verification with VVPAT paper slips, emphasizing trust in the electoral system. Justices Sanjeev Khanna and Deepankar Datta highlighted the importance of criticism based on evidence to strengthen democracy. The court directed the Election Commission to seal and secure the symbol loading unit, verify EVM's memory semi-controller, and bear expenses if tampering is found. Concerns of public trust and comparisons to European systems were refuted, with the Election Commission asserting the foolproof nature of the current EVM setup. The decision comes after petitions sought extensive cross-verification of votes to enhance transparency in the electoral process. The court clarified its role as not dictating the Election Commission's functions, emphasizing the need for trust and collaboration to uphold the pillars of democracy.
In a display of civic responsibility, former cricketer and current Indian cricket team coach Rahul Dravid was seen waiting in line like any other citizen to cast his vote in the ongoing Lok Sabha elections in Bengaluru. Dravid emphasized the importance of voting, urging everyone to exercise their democratic right. Meanwhile, his ex-teammate, legendary spinner Anil Kumble, also participated in the electoral process. Karnataka is voting today in the second phase of the Lok Sabha elections, with 14 seats in the spotlight. In the previous elections, BJP secured 25 out of 28 seats in Karnataka. This year, BJP is contesting in 25 seats while its ally JDS is vying for the remaining 3. Karnataka will see voting in 2 phases, with today's phase covering crucial constituencies like Bengaluru and Mysore. The voting, which began at 7 a.m., will continue until 6 p.m. The Lok Sabha elections, spread over 7 phases, are a significant event in India's democratic process.
In a bid to encourage voter turnout, Bengaluru saw the early presence of prominent personalities during the Lok Sabha polls today. IT industry veteran N.R. Narayana Murthy, along with his wife Sudha Murthy, despite his health condition, stressed the importance of exercising the right to vote responsibly. Sudha Murthy urged the citizens, especially the youth, to actively participate in the democratic process. Meanwhile, cricketing legend Rahul Dravid emphasized the significance of voting as a means to strengthen democracy. He called for a record turnout in Bengaluru, urging the youth and first-time voters to make their voices heard at the polling booths. With their appeals, these stalwarts aim to inspire the residents of Bengaluru to come out and vote in large numbers in the ongoing Lok Sabha elections.
Thank you for joining us on today's journey through the news. For more in-depth stories and updates, don't forget to visit mangaloretoday.com. And if you value staying informed, please subscribe to our channel for timely updates. Good night, and take care.